You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about something that a very large portion of the NFL fan base fully believes. And when you've seen some of the issues involving the NFL, involving officiating, one could certainly understand how someone could jump to the conclusion that the NFL is rigged. A lot of people believe the NFL is scripted in the same manner that the WWE or AEW Pro Wrestling is, as you know, scripted. But there's been a lot of black eyes in the league, and there has been one of the most well-respected NFL analysts, Warren Sharp. He's an analytics guy, and he is arguably the best guy in the business when it comes to analytics. I mean, some of the stuff he put out about Josh McDaniels was eye-opening about how every offense he gets to, regardless of Tom Brady or not, gets worse, not better. Well, we all remember this. This was just a few weeks ago. The horrible Lions call at the end of the game versus the Cowboys. Of course, involving the two offensive linemen and Brad Allen. It was such an egregious call that the NFL actually downgraded Brad Allen and his, you see it right there, downgraded for the postseason. That crew was pulled out of the postseason. You see it right there. They ended up putting them in the Ravens-Steelers game, which baffled everybody. And then last year, Bengals fans were livid because there were multiple calls, and guess what? The AFC Championship game that led a lot of people to explode with the NFL is rigged. Well, you need to understand something. The NFL is fully aware of a huge opportunity here for them. They are fully aware that they've got Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs, and Taylor Swift in a potential Super Bowl game. They're fully aware of that. Let's not get confused. The owners know it. Roger Goodell knows it. And the officiating crew that has been assigned to this AFC Championship game has raised some eyebrows all of a sudden, because there is data that supports the idea that this game is going to be, let's just say, favored for the home team. And look, I'm going to be honest. I think the Ravens should win this game by 10 points. They're the better overall team. I mean, I've heard a lot of people say the Ravens are actually going to blow out the Chiefs. Oh, but this is very interesting indeed. So, here we got it. The relative incompetence of the NFL reps combined with the league's sudden embracing of gambling has created skepticism about the legitimacy of the game results. Guys, you've seen all of these high ratings coming in for the NFL, and I have said, I have beat the drum to death that do not forget there was a time when the NBA got 25 million viewers during the finals. There was a time when the Major League Baseball was far and away the most highest rated sport in all of sports. They both fell off those pedestals. Something broke those sports' backs, and they were relegated from national sports down to regional sports, and those ratings aren't there. Something is eventually going to burst the NFL's bubble. In other words, some NFL fans are now habitually accusing the league of, quote, rigging games, especially, of course, when that fan either loses by way of the team's failure or loses a bet. And we know Dave Portnoy threatened a class action lawsuit over a Joe Burrow, is he injured, is he not injured situation earlier in the year. Eventually, you're going to have a scandal. And now comes the AFC Championship game with the selection of the officiating crew for the Kansas City Chiefs and Baltimore Ravens showdown. And a respected NFL analyst is floating the idea that the officiating crew led by Shawn Smith means the league wants the Chiefs to win. Why do they want? Because the league wants more Taylor Swift on television. According to NFL analyst Warren Sharp, he's really good, folks. Referee Smith, Shawn Smith, has heavily favored the road team in recent years. NFL home teams have about a 50% win percentage, but in games called by Shawn Smith over the past couple of years, it's all the way down to 40.8%, says Warren Sharp. Guys, 10% is massive. That's huge. He calls the advantage, quote, outrageous. Quote, the NFL pushed the panic button. They have a ref in their rotation who is a massive, in caps, edge to road teams. Road teams win at the number one highest rate with him. He penalizes home teams in ways no other referee does. And he's calling the Chiefs' road game. Sharp's copy doesn't mention pop star Swift, the girlfriend of Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, and the attention and ratings getter due to her presence at Kansas City's game. But the hint is there as Sharp uses her photo in his graphic. The NFL, he is suggesting, wants the Chiefs in the Super Bowl because the NFL wants Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl. And it goes on to talk about, of course, that is the CBS game. Wow. And guys, I'm going to tell you, Warren Sharp is no conspiracy theorist at all. He's a numbers guy, an analytics guy. You know, one of these guys, and I understand this is a baseball statistic, but wins above replacement guy. I mean, he's very, very good at analyzing percentages, numbers, advantages, disadvantages, offense, defense, down to the players. All right, he's kind of the walking, talking version of Pro Football Focus, or PFF, as you guys, we use on this channel a lot, but I refer to Warren Sharp pretty regular because he's really good. He's really good and really well respected. And if he has gone out there and fired a shot like this, whoa, it is eye-opening for somebody like Warren Sharp to come out and say this, and for him to say it's a massive edge for the Kansas City Chiefs that this referee, and I want to make sure I got his name right. Let me just go back up here. Shawn Smith. This referee, Shawn Smith, favors road teams by 9.2% more than any other referee. And it reflects that over the past several years. Wow. I'm going to tell you, if there is controversial calls that go against the Ravens and they end up losing this game, and the fact that the NFL is very aware, and we're all aware of the NFL and how much we already know the broadcast partners and the league and Roger Goodell would want Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl. Shit. NFL rigged is going to explode trending. It is going to take over the sports landscape. My guess for like the first 3 days of the week next week. Maybe longer. Maybe all week. The Brad Allen controversy was huge. The AFC Championship Bengals-Chiefs thing, we covered that last year. It was huge. At the time, I think it was the largest videos this channel had ever seen. If that happens again this year, holy hell. Holy hell. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. Wow. Wow, this referee officially has a spotlight on him. Maybe he'll call a better game because of that, but It's now been put out there. This guy's got a reputation. Again, I still don't think referees are full-time employees. How can you have a billion-dollar franchises and you in a league and you don't employ your referees full-time? It's absurd. It's malpractice. And now you got all this betting money around it, and the league is swimming in it all of a sudden. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.